All right, take a screenshot of that if you need to. If not, all replays are just where I said they'd be. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're good there, we're good there. Let me go ahead and take the overlay down. Let's get a little morning ripping in. It only starts here. We're gonna start with that Mega, obviously. And then we'll probably do the H2, and then we're gonna do the 2020. I don't want to jump into the 2020. Next break is pinned at the bottom, folks. Get over here, Prism Mega. And good luck, everybody. It just starts here. Dude, I never did. I was going to go, and then, you know, it just... I'll be there next year. You can count on that. Next break's pinned at the bottom, you guys. And it's got a good mix. 225 hobbies, 224 hobbies, and an optic blaster. All right. Devontae Adams, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, and a silver Devontae wow, this... Oh, that's right, it's a Mega. Sauce Gardner for the Jets on the Givey already. Latham, and what a way to start the morning. Well, well, well. Matt Lefleur, Stafford, McLaurin, Parsons, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens we take around here. Who had them Ravens this go round? Nick. We'll take it. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Ben Sinnott with the Kid Reporter. Well, one half, Mayberry. We're halfway there. Well, looky here. Zaire Franklin, Ward Moore, Silver David Krieg for the Seahawks. Ooh, what a way to start the morning. Who got them bikes? Mr. Esquire. Lad McConkey and DJ Moore. Oh, yeah. Mayberry, I want you to stay all day long. Mike. Soon, Mike, soon. Yeah, the prisms, they do, Justin. Chubb, Miller, Witherspoon, Higgins, Mark Brunell, the left-handed bandit. Dijon Edwards and Nate Wiggins. I think there's a mem in this one. Patty Mahomes, Stevenson, Parcells, Cade Stover on the silver. We take that, Texans. Yes, we certainly do. The patch is a Rome Odunze for the Bears going to Alex. Kind of nice. Jaheim Bell and Tavondre Sweat. Going up there, Rome. And we'll put Cade up there too because it's a silver. That's what we want around here. We want these silvers. Yes, we do. That's right, Sconald. Carlson, Spears, Risen, Prescott. We got Jordan Jefferson for the Jags. He shows up a lot too. He might be the new Rook. Jaquan Jackson and Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Okay, not a bad start. We're going to get into the H2 next. And then we'll get into that 2020. Keep them likes up. 50K. We'll give away a Prism Blaster, 2024 Prism Blaster. And the next break is pinned at the bottom, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Empty box. That's a Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Dak Prescott on the passing grade and Puka. Appreciate you, Scotty. Jonah. Texans getting their nice little Cade Stover action going on this morning. We'll take it. Who got the Texans, by the way? Who's got them? Josh. It's a good start, brother. Ray Davis on the silver for the Bills we take, and Anthony Richardson. Well. Take both of those. These cards look so nice. The question of the day for anybody that just got in here is, what is your favorite singular breakfast item? That is the question. And we'll do something different for tonight. Chop Robinson. Jerzon Newton, just what the doctor ordered, Arkham. Roman Wilson on the hidden potential. And Von Miller. What's your favorite singular breakfast item, J Love? Jared Burns. Xavier Leggett. Brandon Cooks and Brock Purdy. I'm with bacon. I'm with you, Mayberry. Sausage is a good choice. I haven't really seen any bad choices. How about a Brock Bowers for the Raiders? Malik Washington for the Dolphins from the University of Virginia. Xavier Worthy on the light it up for the Chiefs and Najee. Yes, I said that. I did say that when I asked it at first. I think biscuits and gravy are one thing. It is. It's one thing. I know the biscuit. It's one. That's a singular thing. Biscuits and gravy. Jacob May. Ooh. It's not a rookie. Zach Moss. Jabril Peppers. And let's see here. I did not, Mayberry. I was born in Charlottesville, though, so it's running through my veins. For the Bucks. Chris Godwin's not bad. Who got the Bucks? I definitely take that card. Blake. Yeah. They signed him back up, too. That was a good deal. And that is 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Not bad. Yuri, good morning, bro. I see you with the Bengals. I know you're waiting. We'll get there. Adunzi. Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. Bocephus Nix on the play action. And A.J. Brown. He's a good player. I got you, Mayberry. ACC isn't what it once was anymore, unfortunately. Adisa Isaac. Maybe we'll get back there. I don't know. Jordan Travis. Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack. And Sky Moore. All right. It's time for that 2020. Let's see if we can get somebody something good out of that. And then we'll end with the resurgence. $15 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. Sometimes with these older years, man, especially with Prism, they might have, we'll find out when I'm opening them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, here we go. Empty box. Let's get it, Mayberry. Let's find him. Martin Chubb, Williams, Doss. Yeah, they're doing a little bit of that. Eddie Jackson, Blake Jarwin, Jared Goff. Not too bad, though. Keith Brooking, Kyle Juszczyk, Derrick Henry on the green fireworks for the Titans. That's kind of cool. Zeke Elliott on the fireworks. And that Derrick Henry was a prism. Zeke was not. And what's behind Zeke here? Well, that's a good start, folks. For the Chargers, Justin Herbert. We'll take it. Got a little panini dust on him. Get out of there, panini dust. Kid Reporter. Good start. No, Big, I'll be here. This is where you can find old Preem Dissel. Herbie to start the morning. Well now, Dissel. And let's see what's in here. We've got Devin Bush, Darrington Evans, and let's see who's behind. Tyrell Williams for the Raiders. Keep them likes up, get to 50K likes, and we will do a, yep, your boy's back there, brother. And we'll do a Prism Blaster giveaway. And this just happens with older your product, especially like Prism. They kind of, as they sit, they kind of, cards are usually in good shape, but most of this in the front is base anyways. But we'll see each and every one. I won't say every one because there's going to be a lot of them. And work our way to the back to see what kind of goodies are back here. Anthony Harris on the green for the Vikings. Darius Leonard for the Colts on the Unstoppable. And James Proche for the Ravens. Mike Gesicki for the Dolphins. Brian Bosworth for the Seahawks. Oh boy. And hello there. Hi Tua on the red, white, and blue rookie. Yes, sir. Who got them fans? Quicksilver. Look at you, brother. There you go, bro. So we got a Herbie and a Tua so far. Next break is pinned at the bottom, folks. 225 hobbies, 224 hobbies, and a 24 blaster is what's in it. Keep forgetting. And like I said, we'll go through each base, but I'm not going to say them all. It's a lot of base at the beginning. You get every card, though. That's yours for your team or teams. Prism's always a culprit for this, the way they make the cards. Kyle Van Noy for the Dolphins. Tyler Lockett on the Brilliance. Wow. And another Tua. Kid Reporter. Well now. Ooh, a Brian Dawkins for the Eagles. Shaq Thompson for the Panthers. And behind Shaq is another James Proche for the Ravens. Old Diggs. Njoku, Newton, Byard, Slayton, the Watkins action, Aaron Donald, Sean Alexander, O.J. Howard. A nice Kyler Murray on the fireworks. Year 2. Take that. Julio Jones for the Falcons. And Josh Uchi? Is he still on the Pats? Kid Reporter. Gil would know. Appreciate that follow, Eric. Eagles. Thanks, Nick. 50K likes, folks. Prism Blaster Gibby. Miles Boykins, Lynn Bowden Jr. for the Raiders, and the card in the middle is not being nice. Keelan Doss for the Raiders. Okay. We still got a couple rookies we'd like to see before it's all said and done. Clorin, Farrell, Evan Ingram, Thielen, Woods, Deion Jones, Richard Sherman for the Niners. That's different. DeAndre Swift, rookie on the emergent, and Chase Claypool for the Steelers. T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. Ojemudia, Michael Style for the Broncos. And there's something else here. Jelani Tavai. All right, we're just about through the first half of these. We got a couple of Tuas and a Herbie so far. Let's see what else we can get in store here. Everything goes out to everybody, Steven. Everything, Doc, good morning. Everything goes out to everybody. When I first started getting in breaks, I didn't dislike getting base cards. As I became a breaker, I've got more than enough now. But like I figured if I got a card, I wasn't losing. Especially if it's my PC team. You know what I mean? Like I've got so many Lions cards over the years. Taysom Hill. Who's behind Taysom? Jelani again. Ricky Williams for the Dolphins on the green isn't terrible for the hold on. Tom Brady for the Bucks on the fireworks, and Laviska Shenault Jr. for the Jags. Kid Reporter. This Ricky looks good. I don't know why, but it looks good. Okay. Herbie, Bryce Love, Taysom Hill for the Saints, and Jeffrey Okudah. He didn't pan out for us, unfortunately. He didn't pan out. All right, we got a whole nother row of these. There's not much, Alex. Scotty'd probably be able to answer that. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, there is. They're tied in. The tight ends in this. Quinnen, Lawrence, Sutton, Renfro, Montana, Tyquan Smith, Aaron Radges, Patrick Queen, rookie for the Ravens. He's a good player. Jalen Reagor for the Eagles, and C.J. Henderson. Well, Matt, I hope we still got some to go here. Browns can be difficult sometimes. Prism Blaster Gibby. Oh, y'all got to the 50K, huh? You get to the 100K, we'll give away something else. Ken Anderson for the Bengals. Blake Jarwin. Ooh. Art Bissell. McBissell. The red, white, and blue, Justin Herbert. Not bad, mate. Not bad, mate. Here, let's put these gents front and center real quick. Upper left-hand corner is where the Gibby is. Darius Leonard, AJ Green, Cole Beasley, Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper, Rashawn Evans, Christian Kirk, Smith, Greg Zuerlein. A silver Deebo Samuel for the Niners isn't too bad. Mr. AV, good morning. Fireworks, Patty Mahomes, and Logan Wilson for the Bengals. Kid Reporter. Mr. AV, Josh Allen, Anthony Harris, and Jordan Brooks for the Seahawks. Chill out there, Kurt. Chill out there. Denzel Ward, James White, Fells, Hardman Jr., Bryce Love, Teddy Bridgewater, Tyler Lockett, Dalvin Cook, Keelan Doss for the Raiders on the green, Derrick Henry, and Jeremy Chin. Oh, I don't mind that, Kurt, but you can just go and do 15 at a time. That way it doesn't just show the whole chat as that. You know what I mean? Appreciate you playing. Jeremy Chin for the Panthers. What's going on, Fat? Eddie Jackson for the Bears. Jacob Eason for the Colts. That's not the Colt we wanted, brother. And hold up. Jason Pierre-Paul, forgot about that gent, for the Bucks. Art, I know you're at work. Do you see your red, white, and blue Herbie right there? Michelle, Fuller, Brunel, Travis Kelce, Adrian Peterson, Max Crosby, Devin White, Kyle Rudolph, Tyler Higbee, Neville Gallimore for the Cowboys, Jacob Eason again on the emergent, and Darrington Evans. Good morning, Kimberly. DeNova. Teddy Bruschi for the Pats. Hang on. Merkel Hardman Jr. for the Chiefs. And Trayvon Diggs for the Cowboys isn't terrible. Come on, let's see one more QB. We've seen Herbie, we've seen Tua. Let's see at least one more. Come on. Come on. We can do it. Jarvis Landry, Kyle Van Noy, Troy Polamalu, Kyle Fuller, Justin Simmons, Brandon Graham, Grady Jarrett, Eric Armstead, Kamara, Odell Beckham Jr. There's a brownie on the go hard or go home. Bobby Wagner on the fireworks. And Jake Luton. Old Jake Luton, huh? Kid reporter. Deontay Johnson, Richard Sherman for the Niners, and Terrell Lewis for the Rams. One more to go, folks. Come on. One more QB, please, and thank you. One more QB. Come on. And we still got a resurgence hobby over there. We're not done yet. It doesn't end here. Le'Veon Bell, Jack Doyle, Ogden, Derek Carr, Anthony Miller, Antonio Gates, Barry Sanders, Rondé Barber, Daniil Hunter, Eddie Jackson for the Bears on the green, Cortland Sutton on the hype, and Gabriel Davis for the Bills. Last chance. Dalvin Tomlinson, Deion Jones for the Falcons, and Tyler Johnson for the Bucks. So it was the Tua and Herbie show, you guys. We never know who's it's going to be, but it was the Tua and the Herbie show in that box. Congrats to the Tua peeps and the Herbie peeps. Now we must open Resurgence. Appreciate the follow. Next break is pinned at the bottom, you guys. It's that's the only thing I did it with any 2020 in it this morning. Everything else is more recent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Might be a redemption. Nope, it's right there. So it was not on the proper side, which sometimes means super short print. Emptiness. Good luck, everybody. Let's start with the super short print on a Saturday morning. What do you say? Sound good? Oop. There we go. Is that okay with you? Does that work with you? Okay. Witten, Hester, Risen, Williams. This might be an auto already. Jonathan Ogden for the Ravens. Not bad, Ravens. We'll take it. Nick, it is 22 out of 50. Okay. Jonathan Brooks, Jaden Daniels, and Junior Colson. Starting right off with the auto. Okay. You never can tell when the RPA is not in the normal spot. Appreciate that follow, GT. Appreciate the gifts, Denova. Sims, Bolitnikov, Young, Theismann, Audric Estime for the Broncos, Jason Kelsey on the refractor, Glimmer and Gleam for the Eagles, Brock Bowers, and Edward Cooper. Why? Would you do me that way? That Cosmic box was. Were any of y'all here for that Cosmic box last night? Appreciate the follow, Max. Good morning, Bray. Set Cribs. Oh, hold up. Richard Dent. Jim McMahon for the Bears on the refractor. Jalen McMillan circuit breakers. Jermaine Burton and Xavier Leggett. Looks like we're about halfway in the next one, you guys. That's great. But also, you know what that means. Somebody's in there chilling. Riggins, Bledsoe, Sharp, Bailey, Braden Fisk for the Rams out of 149. Barry Sanders on the Glimmer and Gleam. Let's see here. Cooper DeJean and Bucky Irving. I don't know how much is left in it, folks, but there's a Prism Blaster Givey in your upper left-hand corner. Hop on in that. Hop on in that if you dare. No, Jalen, he didn't show up. Herbie and Tua did, but he didn't show up. Neither did Burrow. Michael Smith, I see you. Make sure I got you. You just got to claim it, Michael. Now, let me know when you have. Oh, let me know when you have. Kelly Ogden, and we'll do that blaster after we're done ripping this. Javon Bullard for the pack. Warren Moon Conductors, Cade Stover, and perfect. We'll get after that right after we're done ripping this break here. And congrats. We get to 100K, we'll give away another something. Manning, Jackson, Green, Sherman, Refractor, Anthony Munoz for the Bengals. Bryce Young out of 249. There we go, Panthers, a little something. Joe Alt and Malik Neighbors. Right? Oh, hold up. Don't you do that to me. Appreciate the gifts, Kimberly. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There is a break pinned at the bottom. Poker Rich, you don't have to like the sport to get in the giving. You don't have to be like that, ma'am. Hey, Manning. Bouts. Eli Manning. Patrick Paul's out of 199 for the Dolphins. Dan Marino. Isaiah Davis, and Roman Wilson. Oh, Patrick Paul, huh? Bradshaw, Largent, Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew. Ooh, for the G-Men. Malik Neighbors, 3 out of 15. That's sick. Gio, take that. Maddie, I'm not sure what squad you got in this one, bro. If you do have somebody, I'm not sure. Chris Braswell and Josh McCarty. My love. Definitely. No doubt. On the lime green, 3 out of 15. Voltaic. Terrell Davis. Munoz, McMahon, Reed. Gould for the Colts. Hines Ward, Glimmer and Gleam. JPJ and Suamatia. Come on, Alex. Come on. We still got time. We got, well, this is the third, but 2 packs left. Stroud, Holt, Gronk, Terrell Davis on the refractor. We got an auto behind this. Anthony Richardson, 24 out of 50, and he tried. That's real effort there, folks. Going to the Colts, Malachi Corley, Kamari Lassiter, and Lufa. Those molecular marks, I like those. You'd almost think it would be more difficult to sign like that. Right, Kim? Molecular signature, that's good, Yuri. With the molecular signature as well attached. McNabb, Polomalu, Williams, Phil Simms out of 99. Conductors, Refractor, Joe Montana, Cole Bishop, and Rook. And let's see what this RPA is going to be. Good luck, Eric Dickerson. You're right. You're not wrong, Yuri. John Elway, Roger Staubach, pulling from the back. Amarius Mims, Eric All Jr., Adonai Mitchell for the Colts. And let's see here. It's backwards. That's all right. We can do it like that. Not bad. Xavier Legette for the Panthers on the RPA. There you go, bro. There we go. A little treat. Going to Jay's in. Actually, I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. Maybe I did. All right, we'll do a recap real quick. Then we'll do that blaster for you, Mike. If you want to, we can always ship that. I forgot to ask that if you wanted to, but we can always ship that if you would like. You just got to let me know. Okay? Do a quick recap here. So this is the easiest way because I know the chat is weird sometimes. Michael, just put 1 for rip and 2 for ship if that's something you want, if you want it shipped. Because I know the chat gets weird sometimes. And so if you if you're trying to say anything, I'm not seeing it, Mike, but just let me know. I see you. Okay. Put 1 for rip or 2 for ship. Chin, Jackson, Tua, Ricky Williams, Herbie, Estime, Samuel, Cade Stover, Chris Godwin was out of 5, 2 out of 5. Jason Kelsey, Patrick Queen, Terrell Davis, Kyler Murray, and Derrick Henry for the Titans. Roma Dunzi, Joe Montana, Phil Simms out of 99. Bryce Young out of 249. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning. Cade Stover, Ray Davis. We got a Jonathan Ogden out of 50 for the Ravens. A Molecular Marks fitting with that signature. 24 out of 50. Xavier Legette on the RPA. We take those. Tua, rookie on the red, white, and blue. Herbie, rookie on the red, white, and blue. JJ McCarthy, green pulsar, and the Malik Neighbors 3 out of 15 for the G-Men. Congratulations. All right, Mikey, I still haven't seen a 1 or a 2. I need you to put a 1 or a 2 in the chat so I know if you want to rip it or if you want to ship it or what you want to do. What you want to do? What you want to do? You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know by putting it in the chat. Number 1 for rip, or number 2 for ship. Okay? 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 Okay. Oh, Mikey. He might be getting... Gotcha. Good luck. Hang on, let me... That had a... Look at all that panini dust from the cellos. Let me take that down. Those cellos had a ton of panini dust. Good luck. We're looking for silvers. We're looking for silvers is what we're looking for. Halfway in the next break, folks. Halfway. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's that look? There we go. Good, Coy. Good morning. I've tried to get your attention many a times, brother. How are you? It took Sconnell. It's all Sconnell. Alexander. Brian Robinson Jr., Jaheim Bell for the Pats, and a Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. We can do better than that. Winslow, Bradshaw, Brian Jordan, and Jerry Jeudy for the Browns. Kid Reporter. Let's see some silver here. Let's see some silver here. Downs, Kamara, Sweat for the Titans, and a Joe Montana for the Chiefs. I know that's not easy what you're doing, Coy, right now, to do all that in a different place. I know that's not easy. Mosert, Lockett, Elliott, and DJ James. I hope it's going smoothly. I know what all the back end stuff entails. Burnell, Armstead, Jaquan Jackson, and a Lavath for the Commanders. Good. Dante Culpepper, Khalil Shakir. Our silver is Drake London. Not terrible. And Bo Nix on the emergent. Not too bad for a givey. Congrats, Mike. We'll get that out to you on Monday morning. All right. Do this real quick. Halfway full in the next one, folks. Halfway. Appreciate you, Coy. Thanks for stopping in. We'll do this. To make it simple. Perfect. Let me get the next break. What I said. All right. There it is, folks. All right. And there it is, folks. That's what's left in this one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Keep them likes up. We'll give something else away at 100K. Bears, Bengals, Bills, Chargers, Colts, Cowboys, Dolphins, Falcons, Giants, Jags, Lions, Panthers, Raiders, Rams, Texans, and Titans. Resurgence 2024, Hobby Box. Phoenix 2024, Hobby Box. Optic 24 Blaster, Luminance 25 Hobby, and Elite 25 Hobby. So some 24, some 25, and an Optic Blaster is what we got. And the question of the morning, anyways. What is your favorite singular breakfast item? Singular. Bacon's the easy answer. Bacon's the right answer. I'm with you, Sonny. I'll take that. Biscuits and gravy qualifies. That does count as a, I'm going to count that as a singular item. That's right. That's right. Bacon with extra bacon. Well, there probably, yeah, there is. So I've encountered some people that don't like bacon. Surprisingly enough. Kristen wanted to say hi, Sonny. For some reason, the chat's not doing it. But I'm passing the message. Coffee is the only answer. See? Now, there you go. Some of y'all out there might change your answer to coffee. Because I know some of y'all live off coffee. And then Arkham's is Red Bull. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Keep those likes up. We'll give away something at 100K. Wow, y'all are real close to that already. "48-hour straight breaks on 238 cards with Primo." I got a little bit of sleep last night, bro. I gotta be honest, as long as I get 4 hours, I'm fine. Anything under that, I can't, I don't know. I could be all right, but I might not be. Nav, how about yourself? I know how you be. How was your evening? How's your morning? Jet 2 holiday. $16 squads remain in this, folks. Sonny, I've got that break that you wanted yesterday next, just so you know. Good, Nav. And the reason why I did this the way I did it, the next break's also got 225s in it and other stuff, but I feel like 25 still has good potential with what hasn't been hit yet. Enough of it hasn't been opened overall. We're down 2 more squads. 14 squads remain. On the other side of halfway, folks. Jeff, I think it's certified. And then Origins, maybe? I know Donruss is soon, too, I think. But I think the next one's certified. But they always switch that stuff up. Sometimes they push some back and another one comes out. I don't. Fairly certain it's certified. National Treasures also came out, I think. Bears, Bengals, Bills, Chargers, Colts, Cowboys, Dolphins, Falcons, Jags, Lions, Panthers, Raiders, and Rams. Oh, and Texans. And the Texans. I'll probably try and there's some older stuff, some later year stuff that we've got. I'd like to put a good combo of that together and open it for tonight. So that's my plan anyways. And it won't be crazy by any means. It may be a little bit more than, you know, a couple of these, but it's some different stuff. Nap, I appreciate you, bro. Got them bingals. I got you, bro. Which one is this? 19. You got it, brother. Kim, you have the Bengals now. How about that? Appreciate you, Nav. It's Kim that's in the chat right now. She has, I don't think she's gotten into a break this weekend yet, but even if she doesn't, I have the address and all that stuff if it's needed to ship. I'll have to go back through the files and find it, but it's somewhere. So here, I'll tell you real quick. I don't know it at a glance. Give me 1 second. It's the Kim it's that Kim right there. If you just want to click on her name. Kimberly right there. Shenanigans. The most excitement I've had. And trying not to fall. That Kim. She sells purses. You never did get that account back, did you? That was wild. Never really seen that before. $13 to go, folks. 13 to go. Resurgence 2024 hobby, Phoenix 24 hobby, Optic 24 blaster, Luminance 25 hobby, and an Elite 25 hobby. See a couple. Well, obviously the Bears are good, but also see some legend teams when Topps is involved. You know. And if you haven't taken the time, definitely go and look at the Elite. Kim, it'll make it easier to ship to you if you just direct message 238 cards. Go do that real quick if you would. Good morning, Nick. Hello, sir. Bright and early. Oh, bright and early. It's not trouble, Sean. It's just when Kristen's clicking on the name, it's not, the username's not popping up for some reason. Hey, you never know. It could be, and then you can be done with them in this product. Nick, how's your morning going, bro? Jebediah, good morning. We got to get that one-on-one. Fell asleep watching the stream, woke up watching the stream. Nick, I was here the whole time. I never left. I just went and threw another shirt on. Real quick, like y'all weren't even paying attention. I never left. We've done 7,000 breaks since 1 o'clock this morning. Thirteen's the number, folks. 13's the number. That's what we got left in this one. I see some decent teams if you feel if ripping something you want to do this morning. Good morning, Clips. Welcome in, everybody. Let me check this real quick. Y'all are about 12K away from another Gibby on the likes. Keep up the good work. Clips, how's your morning going? Also, we've got a couple of new peeps in here, or that hadn't been in here until now. It's morning time. Sometimes you get up when you get up. What is your singular favorite breakfast item? And I know the answer is bacon, but other people might have something to say. Also, just out of curiosity, has anyone ever liked the Jimmy Dean, like the pancakes with the sausage link on it's like a corn dog but with pancake and sausage? Any connoisseurs there? Anybody like those? Am I the only one? I'm the only one. Okay. That's fine. They're decent, Sonny. Like anything, though, they were a little bit better back in the day, just like every single thing we ever eat. But they're good. They're better in the oven than they are in the microwave, just so you know. They're better out of the oven than in the microwave. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Sonny. I never even thought about that. What's that? Was that it? I think that's it. What was it doing in the shop? Okay. I never even thought of that, Sonny. That's a terrific idea. The number's 13 that we're at right now, folks. Kind of just cruising along on that 13 mark. There are some decent squads still in the shop if breaking something you want to get into this morning. Appreciate all the likes. And with those, they were definitely better back in the day. Nothing wrong with them now, but just like everything else, they were better then. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Welcome on into 238 Cards. I'm Primo. Hope everybody's having a decent morning so far. We've got one rip in so far. What you're looking at in front of you is Resurgence 2024 Hobby, Phoenix 24 Hobby, Optic 24 Blaster, and Elite 25 Hobby, and Illuminance 2025 Hobby. Uh-oh. Sonny's getting after it. She's like, well, I need to find out about these here. Now, Sonny, some people just eat them like they are, but a vast majority of people like to dip them in syrup. And another thing, some people like the blueberry ones better. So if you're a blueberry connoisseur, you might like those. I like just the regular. Nothing wrong with the blueberries, but there's definitely people that prefer them over that. So it's kind of hard for me to say. Neither one of them's bad. I guess it really depends on how big of a blueberry person you are. If you're big on blueberry, you'll probably like the blueberry. But like I said, a lot of people dip them in syrup. Cowboys down. Appreciate you, Crip. Morning, Donnies. Good morning, good morning. We're just sitting around talking about different breakfast items. What's your favorite singular breakfast item, Donnies? The answer's bacon. But you can say anything you want. Cheesy hash browns. Okay. I can roll with that. I say bacon, but as I think about it, a legit home fries at a true breakfast restaurant that's been there for 40 plus years, that can sometimes be the best. I know it's tough to pick just one. Me too, Sonny. I'm with you. I like the oddball breakfast for dinner too. Every once in a while, it's perfect. Jackson says cold pizza is his favorite breakfast item. Jackson, need to get out a little bit more there, playing. Correct, Sonny. Absolutely. When they're done right. When they are done right. They good. They real good. Keep them likes up, folks. You're getting real close. You're 9K away from another Gibby. If you have any questions about what you're looking at, please just let your boy Primo know. There's 225 hobbies in it. There's 224 hobbies and a 24 blaster, and that blaster's optic. Resurgence 24 tops, Phoenix 24, Elite 25, and Luminance 25 is what you're looking at. Bears, Bills, Beats, Battlestar Galactica, Chargers, Colts, Dolphins, Falcons, Jags, Lions, Raiders, Rams, and the Texans. I don't know. It's got to be. What's the other one? I pulled the one the other day, Arkham. But there's all. Remember when we opened that? We did 2 cases of this when I on the Primo account. The other one showed up already, not the Color Blast, but the other one. And we don't. There's not a whole lot of those Phoenix boxes left. I'd say maybe 6, maybe 7, something like that. So I don't know. Kimberly, you're not wrong. I'm doing it to myself too. Dissel's calling it out. It is Saturday morning, Arkham. We've been known to do such things. The next, well, we've got a ways to go, but the next break does have a Cosmic in it. Arkham. She probably would. She's nice. Appreciate you, Jeff. Good morning. I think we got a couple of squads off the board here. I see you, the move. Goodness gracious. She's having her thing. Right? Well, not whenever, but sometimes when I cook a lot, something like that along those lines, man, my appetite goes right away when I'm the one cooking it. I don't know what it is. Does that happen to anybody else ever? Morning, Mark. I don't know what that is, Sean. It doesn't happen every time. Sometimes it stays right where I want it to be, and then other times it just disappears. Good, Mark. Good. Just hanging out this morning. We did one already. It had the 2020 Prism Cellos in it. It had Herbie and Tua in them. 10 squads remain. Appreciate you guys. Keep them likes up. You're almost there. 5K away. Good morning, Jake. Largest team still on the board: Bears, Raiders. Ooh, Raiders are there. Raiders have just as much opportunity as others. Bills, Chargers, Colts, Jags, yeah. Lions, Panthers, Rams, and Texans. Jake, I hope you're having a good morning. Appreciate those likes, everybody. Does anybody know when the next preseason game is? Probably Thursday, more than likely. Nick, I don't know what? The 7th. Okay, Scott. Nick, I'm fairly good at reading English, but boy, have you got my brain all jumbled up. Try again. You're losing me, Nick. Come back. Come back to us, Nick. Come back. Yeah. Nick, we'll just act like none of that ever happened. Put something that makes sense in the chat immediately, please. Good morning, G-Man. We're down to 10 squads left in this first break, you guys. Bears, Bills, Chargers, Colts, Jags, Lions, Panthers, Raiders, Rams, and Texans. Resurgence 2024 hobby, Phoenix 24 hobby, Optic 24 Blaster, Luminance 25 hobby, and an Elite 25 hobby. So 4 hobbies and a blaster. 4 hobbies and a blaster. The new sitcom on CBS this fall. 4 hobbies and a blast. Yeah. He's asking if you could dispense liquid out of each finger on one hand. What would it be? Still, Scott, I get that, but where is that coming from? Like, was he like looking at it like, if I could have Mountain Dew here and Pepsi here and like say what? Oh, Landon, I don't know. That's a good question. You might probably not a ton. That might be a slab candidate. Might bring that up some. But it all depends on what he ends up doing too. If he ends up starting for the Browns and he's a good quarterback, it'll matter. I don't always buy sports cards, but when I do, I buy from 238 Cards. Jags, Lions, Panthers, Raiders, Rams, and Texans. Yeah, Nick, do tell. Do tell. The International Man of Breaking. Good morning, everybody. We're down to singular digits here. We're probably about 1,000 likes away from another givey. It's quite the morning. Very close to ripping, actually. 7 squads remain. Appreciate y'all spending your morning with Primo and 238 Cards. Okay, water, coffee, Gatorade, gasoline, and Rain energy drinks. Okay, so mine would be Yerba Mate, gasoline, or yeah, Yerba Mate, gasoline, Pepsi, probably water, and Gatorade. Brian, I don't. Not to say that we won't here in the future or in the near future, but no WNBA, unfortunately. Texans, Rams, Raiders, Panthers, Lions, Jags, and the Bills. The Bills. Seven squads remain. I think, Sonny, it all depends. Like, I know how Mr. thinks. He doesn't want to get something where it makes it difficult for all of you guys. So he's more inclined to wait until that's the case. I spend a lot of my time trying to accomplish that for my peeps. There were times where I passed on stuff because it just wasn't going to do it. Wasn't going to do it. If I couldn't make it make sense in my head, I didn't do it. Oh, is it Arkham? Do tell. Are there, do you have to, I think, what is it? You have to open 40 of them to get a logo man or something like that? Is that right? Or 400? I can't remember. But you slab it up. If it gems, I mean, Curse Saxon, good morning, stranger. How are you, playa? Curse Saxon, did you get? Most people got a break from the heat. Does New Jersey qualify for that? Good. Yeah, I was telling everybody yesterday when I stepped outside yesterday morning, it's like I forgot. I forgot what it was like to not have humidity just all up in your business, all up in your grill. Deeds? Thank you, Sonny. I see you. Oh, you got my squadron. The lions are gone. No more lions, be gone. Where did I go? Oh, there it is. I lost. I couldn't see myself no more. I didn't like that. Good morning, everybody. About to hit 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday morn. Bills, Jags, Panthers, Raiders, Rams, and Texans is what we're looking at for this break right here. I do have another break ready to go. It's the one that Sunny wanted to do. Well, she got too late last night. It's got Topps Chrome Cosmic. It's got Optic Contenders. It's got a Prism Mega. It's got both the 25s in it, Luminance and Elite, and it's also got an Obsidian International hobby in it. It's been a pretty good break. We've done it, what, 2 or 3 times now? Appreciate the likes, everybody. Some decent options still on the board, actually. Get him, Sonny. Stout, I see ya. Appreciate you. One step closer to a little more re-up-hun. You likes re-up-hun? Derek, it had a red white. It had Tua and Herbie twice. All the other gents were MIA. The Jags are gone. I see you, Stout. Good pickup. Bills, Panthers, Raiders, Rams, and Texans. Arguably, the Raiders have more in play than your Commanders and teams like that with 225s and 224s in it. Oh, Mark, did we hit the mark? I'm sorry. We're over 105K. We'll give away something here. Yes, they certainly do, Arkham. That's a good point. More than a couple of them have a downtown and uptown chance, too. Resurgence Mega. Ooh. I think that might be the last one of those we have. Appreciate you spending your morning with me, everybody. Oh, did you, Derek? I saw that. Kerr Saxon, Joe Boo will be back. He'll be with us sometime next week. What I can tell you is Joe Boo's watching every break. He sees all. He knows all. So tread lightly. Don't be mean to Joe Boo, Ark Dissel. Good morning, Pat. I see you out there. Arkham, I don't know. I might have to do some negotiating to get Tyrone involved. Joe Boo's all right. I don't know. I don't know about old boy. I don't know. He just chilling. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah. So on my Primo Breaks account, Joe Boo was with me with every single break I ever did. I didn't take a chance when I came down here. I didn't want something stupid to happen, and I had to get rid of that Joe Boo. I wouldn't have done it. So I just kept him where he's at, and I'm gonna have him sent. What have yet to be created? He's mad. We had a talk. It's okay. I left him his bucket of KFC and his stogie. Resurgence Mega Gibby, upper left-hand corner. Five squads left in this one, folks. If you feel like doing a little ripping, I do have another one ready to go after this. If one of your teams is gone that you want, but there are some good ones on the board. I'll tell you that. Joe Z, appreciate you. I see you. Rob, yes, I am. It's not the next break though. And I know 25 isn't the biggest draw all the time, but you guys got to understand there's some stuff in there. If you haven't looked at the checklist, that we need to be getting after. And I know not everybody's fans of the fact that there's college teams that they're in their college teams, and not all of them are in their college teams. But I get it. But also, it's the newest thing that came out, and it's got the most stuff that has potential as of right now. But yes, I do have a break. Not the next one, but the one after does not have it in it. I got you, Rob. Yeah, it's got a lot of the high numbered stuff. We're down to 3 now. Rams, Bills, and Texans. Uh-oh. I smell a little ripping. Make sure and hop in the Gibby. Oh, I keep doing that. Hop in that Gibby. Actually, up there, you'd think I'd remember that. Muscle memory would tell me. Up there, above the finger, is the Gibby. I like it. I like that too, Big Blue. Rams and Texans and Rio. Craig. K-Swag, good morning. What's going on? What's going on? How's your Saturday morning so far? Waking up with Primo? and 238. The Detroit Lions, K-Swag. Tell me how you really feel, K-Swag. Who's your team, K-Swag? The Chef. Good morning, bro. The Chef, there's a... Oh, you already got it. Never mind. Oh, not the Vikings. Come on. Wah, wah. No, they just lost twice to us last year. Whoops. My bad. That's true. That's true. Appreciate the follow, Danny. Well, congratulations, Mr. Clean. How's it feel to be a Super Bowl champion? I wouldn't know. That's right, R. Paul. No, I'm a Reds fan. So I'm Lions, Reds, and Celtics. And I adopted the Reds and the Celtics from my parents, and I didn't go with the Bengals. I said I'm gonna roll with Barry Sanders. We like them Fins, huh? Well, look at that, K-Swag. We got the same basketball team. That's right. Our boy Tatum's going to be out probably for the whole year, and we kind of sold the rest of the team away, which I kind of understand because we can't pay all that money to people when we don't really have much going on. Bills, Rams, and Texans, 3 squads remain. Barry absolutely is, Bill. Absolutely. Oh, we know you like them Philly teams, Cursax. And yes, we do. Larry Bird was very, very good. No doubt about it. What is it? What did Pat Riley say? If someone was taking a shot to win the game, he'd choose Michael Jordan. If someone was taking a shot to save his life, he'd choose Larry Bird. Good morning, Doc. That just makes good sense to me. The Chef, I see you, bro. Appreciate you. Rams are down. Texans and Bills are all that remain. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Resurgence Mega Gibby, upper left-hand corner. Sonny, I see you again. Appreciate you. Pat, there's no way. There's no way. No way, dude. Pat, who are you? Are you a hacker, Pat? Make sure and claim it, Pat. And we'll do, I think we're full. I think the break's full. I'm just gonna wait for the I'm gonna wait for the overlay to be updated, and then Pat, if it's okay with you, we'll do that after the break. I think, unless you want it shipped for some reason, if you want it, go ahead, since we haven't finished or I've started breaking yet. Pat, 1 for rip, 2 for ship, and we'll do it after the break, if that's okay with you. Doc, I got you, Pat. So we'll do that after we're done ripping this. Just waiting for it to upload. It hasn't updated on that yet. It hasn't updated on the overlay yet. I can see it filled in, but it hasn't updated. And there it is. All right, folks. Congratulations. It's break number 2 of the morning. Next break that's going to be pinned is, it's got 2 more of these in it, and then we won't do double. We won't double up 25 anymore. I did that intentionally. I'm trying to put successful breaks up, you guys. Topped Chrome Cosmic, Optic Contenders, Prism 24, Mega, Obsidian International, and the 225 Hobbies is what's in it. I'll write this down right quick. Put this up there. Take a screenshot of that if you need to. If not, you can always go to the tube and see it there. All right, so let's do this. All right. And overlay's going off, and we're going to get some ripping in. Appreciate you, everybody. Sit back. Let's see some ripping, whether you're in it or not. Let's see what kind of goodies we can get. Good luck, good luck. And Pat will get after that as soon as I'm done with this break here. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Appreciate you spending your morning with me. Let's see what we can do. Diggs, Wilson, Jamar Chase on the silver, and Ryan Flournoy. Look at that, Kim. Already got you a D. Keenan Allen, Darius Slayton, Adisa, Isaac, and Javon Bullard for the pack. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Cortland Sutton, Kendre Miller, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the throwback, and A.J. Barner for the Seahawks. Uh-oh, Nick's a connoisseur. He knows. If he's probably right. Plus, I pull Bo Nix a lot, so it wouldn't be that hard to guess that too. Roquan Smith, Jabril Peppers, Silver Kyron Williams, and Kamani Vidal. Patch card. Look, Jeff's calling, wants the Theos. Quay Walker, Will Shipley on the patch, Jordan Travis for the Jets, and Christopher Braswell. Copacetic, good morning. J.C. Horn. Oh, Jacoby Brissett. Ricky Parasol for the Niners, and Max Melton. So start, Sonny. Now let's do Elite. I'm not talking about the linen. If anybody gets that reference, I'll be shocked. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got all our packs. Just like we're supposed to. A lot of base at the front of this, which is probably why some people don't like Elite. But I think they do a pretty good job with what's in it. Well, you usually only get one base pack too. Tony Pollard and Josh Jacobs for the Packers on the Elite deck out of the $7.99. Going to Sonny. Najee, Achan Taylor, and Mitchell Evans out of 75 for the Panthers Kid Reporter. Looks like a tight end here. Kristen, I've got all that stuff. No worries. Plus, she probably end up getting in something eventually. Moss, Stroud, Allen, and Benjamin Morrison. I don't know Benjamin Morrison. Unfamiliar with old Benjamin Morrison. Appreciate the follow, Jim J. Mike Evans. Oh, Pen Pals. Good luck. What is that? Terrence Ferguson. Look at that gent. Nice signature, Terrence. For the Rams. We'll take it. Why do I feel like this guy's relevant? Why do I feel like as I'm looking at this guy, he's relevant? Going to the Rams. We'll take it, the chef. Got a die cut, I think. Yep. Mason Taylor for the Jets. And that is Jason. Appreciate the follow, Toon Farmer. Barkley, Bosa, Worthy, and Mike Evans on the highlight out of a $7.99 for the Bucks. William Andrews, Jaden Daniels on the base, and turn of the century auto, Daniel Jackson for the Texans. Close to last team Magic, I think. I believe. I don't know it, but I think it. Sonny. Sonny, it's a good start here, isn't it? Got a lot of hobbies left back there. Henry, Young, Bucky Irving for the Bucks out of 199. Thank you, Sonny. Sonny. Hey, Gucci. Let's see here. Charles Murray, we got a patch of some sort. Aeneas Williams on the elite coverage for the Cardinals. And there's only one of those. Haven't run into our base pack yet. Adunzi, Connor, might be Derek Harmon for the Steelers out of 999. Going to Eminem. Bradshaw, Gonzalez, another Bengal, Jamar Chase out of a 75, 20 out of 75 going to Kimberly. Kimberly. Yeah. T-Law. Kamara. Jordan Love. Brian Branch. And here we go for the Bears. That looks good. Colston Loveland going to the Move. It's a good looking card, actually. Going with your bad self. Krieg, Jacobs, and a Mason Graham for the Browns out of 7.99 extra edition style. It's a start, Josh. It's a start. Jacob May, Michael Penix, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and James Cook for the Bills is out of 7.99 on the full throttle. Kid Reporter. Have we hit our base pack yet? I'm not sure. Next break is pinned at the bottom, folks, for anybody perusing on by. Witherspoon, Reed, Brown, Harrison Jr., and how about a Travis Hunter Gold out of 10 on the Elitist? 9 out of 10 to be exact. Well, Stout. We take those, brother. Look at that. Yeah. Now we're talking. See, that's why I want to get into the 25. Stuff like that's just chilling. It's just chilling. Burrow, Verse, Josh Hines Allen, and Jahmyr Gibbs on the Elitist for the Lions out of a 7.99 going to Sonny. Stinky, what are you doing, dog? Ain't it about time you copped in a break? I haven't seen you in a minute, dog. Do you like cards anymore? Neighbors, Buckner, Crosby, Prescott, and Xavier Restrepo. For the Titans. How are you doing this Saturday morning, Stinky? What's going on, man? McConkey. What is that? Hold on. It's all USPS's fault, Stinky. It's an auto for the Pats. Kyle Williams, that's somebody that Gil's been looking for right there. Going to the Pats, and that is Jalen. Jalen, are you a Pats fan? Because I know Gil's been trying to find this gentleman right here. Oh, that's right. That's right. Hurts, Chase, Revis, CJ Stroud for the Texans, and that is out of 99, 17 out of 99 on the aspirations. And that is Sonny. Goodness gracious, Sonny. Have yourself a little break, why don't you? Oh, did you, Ian? Out of what? Out of this, I'm assuming. Bowers and Wesley Walls. The base card ended it all. The base pack ended it all. How about that? That's rare, folks. All right, let's do Arkham, are you with us? We're gonna do your Phoenix. We're gonna see if your prediction's correct right now. Empty. Empty. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good luck. Arkham called a color blast in this box. He said, this is the one. This is the one. Show us the way. Pickens. Diggs. Drake May on the Pandora patch out of 99 for the Pats. Congrats, bro. Pat showing up. Anthony Richardson out of 399 for the Colts. And Jacob Cowing. Don't know. Sometimes these patches are a little bit thicker than... Oh, this one's good. Could they put a little bit of love on the patch? Just a little something, something. Like, I don't know. Ward, Bates, Moss, DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, and Trey Benson. Adams, Thibodeau. Oh, hold up. Nico Collins. Zay Flowers on the silver wave for the Ravens, and Cade Stover. Nothing wrong with a little Zay Flowers action. We'll take that, Ravens. Let's do, Jalen. Let's do. Purdy. Goff. Walker. Filler. Marshawn Lloyd on the rookie rising. And Jordan Jefferson for the Jags. Man, he's been showing up a lot out of 299. He's the new Arkham. This is the new Rook right here. This is the new Rook. Danny Dimes, Micah Parsons. We got it in auto, I think. Good luck. For the Eagles, out of 199, Will Shipley on the auto. A nice Josh Allen for the Bills. For Sonny. Wow. And Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack. Sonny. And Shipley. Going to Texas, man. Are y'all still out there? Can I see something in the chat? Man, the likes even stopped. We'll give something else away. Come on, it's time. It's Saturday morning. Let's get it popping. Jacobs, H.N., Ramondre Stevenson. Michael Penix on the contours. I think that's numbered. Out of 99, and Enos Raystraw Jr. Look at it. Excellent. And then Bethany's just hiding in the wings. Just, Theo? That's how she says good morning. Falcons, the moon. What's going on, Mike? Edwards, Jones, Lockett, Trey McBride for the Cardinals out of 99, and DJ James. Appreciate that follow, Steel Mafia. We do have another break pin at the bottom, folks. We've done that one a couple of times this week. It's been pretty good to us. What is that, Warren? Is that a chess piece of some sort? Burrow, Montgomery, Wilson, Filler, Michael Penix on the regular contours, and DJ James for the Seahawks is out of 99. Oh, I meant POTU as well. I don't think this is a filler. Good luck. Allen, Quincy Williams, Johnny Wilson, Eagles box, out of 149 on the RPA. Quay Walker for the pack, and that is out of 249, and the one and only Michael Penix Jr. Jeremy, good morning, bro. Welcome on in. Stop and stay a while. We're getting a little ripping in. See what we can get. Yep, that one's too, needs the other. Johnny. Drake London, Waddle, Hafunga, Bo Nix on the rookie rising, Braylon Allen on the silver wave, and no kid reporter. I thought it might be, but it wasn't. Daniil Hunter, Justin Herbert, Montez Sweat. For the Niners, going to Sonny. How about a Brock Purdy out of 199 and a Devontae Walker on the refractor? Yeah, one of them's out of 99, Jeremy. And the other one's just the base contours. It's Brock Purdy. This wasn't the one, Arkham. Smith, Singleton, Christian Kirk on the refractor, filler. Jatavian Sanders on the silver wave, and ooh, a Malik Neighbors out of 249. That's nice. Go ahead, G-Man. You deserve a little something, something. Going to Texas. There's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. All right, we're going to do Luminance, and then we'll end in Resurgence. Break pin at the bottom is very similar to this. Only difference is I've got Topps Chrome Cosmic in it. We've also got Optic Contenders instead of Phoenix. But also there's an Obsidian International hobby in that. Are they, Nick? They look pretty good to me too. I don't like giving suggestions like that. I want people to do that on their own. Empty box. I felt the same though, Nick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike, he showed up a little bit. I did pull a numbered one at some point this week. I just don't remember when. Sweat, Matthews, Dell, Neighbors. Dan Marino for the Dolphins out of 199 going to Jeff. Kyron Williams and Eric Dickerson on the Reflected Materials patch. Luther Burden for the Bears on the Dynamic. Rashad Genty, Lackey, and Ion Manor with the kid reporter. Titans got a lot of rookies this year, didn't they? Oh, Jeremy's putting it out there. He's calling something. He's making a call. He's making a call. Daniel Marino. We got Pickens, Lenore, Bowers, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Cook for the Jets. That's out of 249. Maffa for the Cowboys out of 700. Matt Stafford on the unforgettable Super Bowl champion. Collins for the Giants. Hudson for the Panthers. And Watts for the Falcons. It is numbered. It is numbered, the chef. 249, I think. We got Bob Lilly, Jordan Love, Mitchell, Gadsden out of 10 for the Chargers. Those are so cool. The lower the number they are in these, the better. I think, personally. That's cool. Watts for the Falcons. That's out of 299. Felton out of 100 for the Vikings. We saw this gent last night. Cam Jordan on the engaged. Let's see here. Shadur for the Browns. Take that. Graham for the Browns. We'll take that as well. And Brooks for the Commanders. Kid reporter. So give me the night. One more to go. One more to go, and then we've got Resurgence. Caleb, Lambjack, Williams, Harrison Jr., Braylon Allen out of 299 for the Jets. Oh, hold up. McMillan for the Panthers. David, so are you talking about the one that's pinned? That one's probably the most expensive one right there, which none of them are overly pricey. The one after it will be even less. McMillan for the Panthers out of 300. Very nice for the Panthers. Take that, Big Blue. Joe Burrow on the Vestige. McMillan again for the Panthers. Kennard for the Chargers. And Rourke for the Niners. So nothing I had planned for us this morning was super, super crazy. Maybe we'll do something a little bit bigger tonight. I was thinking about doing some multi-year, but we'll just take a look at that. We'll see how things progress, okay? Okay. All right, Resurgence to the rescue. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because this is all we've got left. And I haven't forgotten about you, Pat. We'll get your mega after we're done here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. RPA was not in the normal spot again. 1, 2, 3. Empty box. Good luck. And let me just check this real quick. You guys get to 150K, I'll give away we'll give away a Donruss Fat Pack, Cello Pack. Donald, Davis, Munoz, McMahon. Could be. Is not. Silver Hollow or Refractor, Caleb Williams. Tony Dorsett on the Glimmering Gleam. Michael Pratt and Xavier Worthy. It's a good. We'll take it though. The move. We'll take it. It would have been nice if it was autoed, but that's okay. He could still be in here. We don't ever know. Too high? Nothing. Well, yeah, here and there, but not the gent that we're looking for. Appreciate you, West Coast. Hi, everybody. Just if you didn't know, my name's Primo. I've been breaking on TikTok for 3+ years. I just joined the 238 Cards fam about a little over a week ago. Hi. Kelly, Ogden, Dallas Turner on the refractor, Eli Manning, Javon Bullard, and Audric Estime. Okay. Welcome on in. Taylor, Manning, Jackson, Green, Isaac Bruce on the refractor for the Rams. Bucky Irving on the orange circuit breakers out of 25. That's nice, Bucks. Jay's in. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. Ray Davis and Darius Robinson. David, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. The only thing I saw was the value break question. Don't really have any personals right now. Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs, Hines Ward on the refractor, Malachi Corley, Jacob Cowing, and Luke McCaffrey. I think the only thing in there is like those emanates, the baseball emanates, I think, and hats. Not any left. No, David. Nope. The last one was for a givey. Dent, Suggs, Moore, Randall, Frank Gore out of 399. Caleb Williams conductors, Nate Wiggins, and Jatavian Sanders. I don't know, David. I don't have any. I have no Percy's. There's no Percy's, unfortunately. I got some breaks though. Revis, Harrison, Kuechly, Peyton, Chris Carter, Trey Benson is out of 249. Tyrion Arnold and Mason Smith. So we didn't hit an auto in that entire row, did we? Sherman, Riggins, Bledsoe, Sharp, Bub Means out of 175 for the Saints. Bernie Kosar, Eichenberg, and Ty Key Smith. And I'll be on, I'm on now, David, and I'll also be on tonight, just so you know. Jets Givey is live, pinned in the left-hand corner of the screen for the break pinned at the bottom, folks. Hop on in that, see if you get a little deed in. Ain't no reason not to try. It's 10:30 a.m. here, West Coast. Bailey, Witten, Hester, Risen. We got a redemption, I think. Yep. Bub Memes, Faltanu, Trey Benson, Topps online redemption card. Congratulations! You are due to receive a Resurgence rookie signature of Tyrion Arnold for the Detroit Lions, going to Sonny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sonny. Pretty good, West Coast. I hope he gets a little bit better this year. Williams, Sims, Bolitnikov, Steve Young, Will Shipley on the refractor. Tom Brady on the conductor's refractor will take Pats. Patrick Paul and Braden Fisk. All right. Actually, we're going to do switcheroo because I think there's an auto in that one. Try to end auto RPA if we can. We got Gronk, Strahan, McNabb, Polamalu, Eric Dickerson out of 2/7/5. Circuit breakers, Jalen McMillan for the Bucks, Tyrese Knight, and Ben Sinnott. Not bad. And a Eric Dickerson for the Rams. Jets Givey pinned in the upper left-hand corner, folks. Upper left-hand corner, Jets Givey. I heard if you like a lot, maybe sometimes you win the. Sometimes it helps you win the Givey. I don't know if that's true or not. Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Adrian Peterson on the refractor. You gotta call me out immediately, J-Chap. I got you, dog. Xavier Legette out of 249 for the Panthers. Devin Hester, Ladd McConkey, and Malachi Corley. Now, I have no idea what this RPA is going to be now. No clue. Terrion Arnold and Xavier. I'm making a call. I'm gonna say Blake Corum. I'm gonna say Blake Corum is the RPA. Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Gould, Barton, Trey Benson, and good luck. Amped up. For the Broncos, that's actually a nice patch there. Out of 50, Troy Franklin for the Broncos, who didn't get a ton of love in this. So, Texas, man, I'm glad you got a little piece of something. It's a good-looking RPA. If he ever becomes anything, it won't be too bad. Troy Franklin. Jeff, they sure did kind of go and they kind of chilled in this break, didn't they? I'm sorry, brother. Don't worry, you guys. You don't ever leave with nothing here. I'll tell you that. There'll always be a little something, something. But let's do a recap, and then I'll get. You still with me in here, Pat? We'll do your mega. Cool. Just give me 1 second. We'll do all these. I don't care what order they're in. We're going to see them all anyway, so it doesn't really matter. A lot of cards. A lot of cards. A lot of cards. A lot of cards. Sonny, you had a pretty good break. Would have been nice to get something to put it over the top, but it was still a good break for you. All right. Here we go. Josh Allen. Harmon. Bucky Irving, C.J. Stroud, Colston Loveland out of 199, Cook, Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers, turn of the century auto, Jackson for the Texans out of 499, Mike Evans High Life, Hines Ward, Aeneas Williams for the Cardinals, Mason Taylor for the Jets, and that was out of 99, Jamar Chase, Mason Graham out of 799, Mitchell out of 75. Josh Jacobs is out of 799. Ricky Parasol. Jamar Chase out of 75 on the Spellbound. Will Shipley. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride. We've got Terrence Ferguson on the pen pals for the Rams. Kyron and Eric Dickerson for the Rams. Malik Neighbors is out of 249. Will Shipley was out of 199 for the Eagles. Travis Hunter, 8 out of 10 for the Jags. It's a nice hit. I like that card. Watts out of 299. Maffa for the Cowboys out of 700. Braylon Allen. Michael Penix on the contours. Zay Flowers. Anthony Richardson out of 399. McMillan for the Panthers out of 300. Johnny Wilson on the rookie phenom RPA for the Eagles. That's out of 149. Kyle Williams for the Pats out of 499. Jahmyr Gibbs out of 799. Contours Michael Penix, and that was out of 99. Gadsden out of 10. 2 out of 10s in this break for the Chargers. Marino for the Dolphins out of 199. Brock Purdy out of 199 out of Phoenix. Drake May patch for the Pats was out of 99. A lot out of 99s. Out of 100, Felton for the Vikings. Jalen McMillan, Braylon Allen, Eric Dickerson, Terrion Arnold, Redemption. Frank Gore out of 399. Tom Brady Conductors. Bucky Irving out of 25. Adrian Peterson for the Vikes. Xavier Legge, 4 out of 249. Caleb Williams and the RPA Troy Franklin for the Broncos, and that was out of 50. 34 out of 50 on the gold. All right. Let me get these to the side, and then we'll get to ripping your Mega. Go ahead and take that down. Get after them Jets in the next break. They tend to be showing up right now for some reason. We're real close to halfway in the next break, you guys. Real close. Oh, I need to make a note of this real quick so I don't forget. All right, it's Mega time. All right, Pat, good luck. Let's get it, brother. Let's see what we can do here. Good luck. JB, yes, for the next break. Upper left-hand corner. Empty box. Let's get you an auto, brother. And I'll get that next break back there after I'm done ripping this. The picture and the description are accurate if you're looking. Randy, Warner, Johnson, McCaffrey, Brett Favre on the conductors, Isaiah Davis, Disco for the Jets, Braden Fisk, and Jacob Cowling. Edwin James, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Tyler Guyton for the Cowboys, Jason Taylor out of 399 for them Fins, Luke McCaffrey, and Nate Wiggins. Josh, yes, I see you. Congrats. Josh P got them Jets, and it looks like you already claimed them. Nice, Josh. These are tops, Sparky. These are retail, so you can find them. Well, you could find them in like Walmart or Target or something along those lines. Campbell, Sanders, Terry Bradshaw on the Glimmer and Gleam, Ozzie Newsome on the Disco, Jatavian Sanders and Terrion Arnold. Irvin, Thomas, Vic, Okoye, Ricky Williams, Roman Wilson on the disco for the Steelers, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. Let's get that auto, bro. Jerry, Kelsey, Brady, Peterson, Thurman Thomas on the refractor, Bryce Young, okay, Isaiah Davis, and Roman Wilson. Wonder what kind of year Bryce is going to end up having this year. Did pretty good at the end of the year after they benched him. Bruce, Ward, Levis, Flutie, Corum for the Rams, Bryce Young on the disco. No auto, brother. Chris Braswell and Josh McCarty, but not bad. Not terrible for a givey. And right now, you're the givey whisperer. Pat, you're the givey whisperer. Appreciate you. All right, let me get the next break up there. Appreciate you, Pat. Have a good Saturday, my friend. I'll be back on tonight, too, you guys. So, just so you know. All right. There it is, folks. That is the break that is pinned at the bottom. It is Topps Chrome Cosmic, Hobby, Luminance 25, Obsidian International 24, Elite 25, Optic Contenders, and a Prism Mega. Okay. And the question I put out there to everybody this morning is, what is your favorite breakfast item? Singular. Pizza. A good breakfast pizza can hit the spot, bro. I'm with you on that. Pork roll. Seen a couple people say pork roll. What's a pork roll? Is that something localized or something? Biscuits and gravy, not a bad choice. It's a Jersey thing. Is it good? Must be. I did. David, we'll probably do something with 2020 tonight for sure. The first break I did today had 2020 in it, but the break that I'm planning on tonight, that's going to be a little bit bigger than the breaks that we've done here recently. We'll have it in it. Probably an Optic H2. Fried bologna. Okay. So is that what it is? Is that what a pork roll is? Is that fried bologna? Is that ultimately what it is? And y'all just call it a pork roll? Canadian ham. Better than bologna, okay. I got you. I got you. Fried bologna is the staple in the South. Well, in Virginia it was. I got you, David. He actually showed up this morning. All that sounds great, by the way. Appreciate you getting the team, Ryan. Who was it? Chiefs. Appreciate you, Ryan. David, I've only got a plan for one, but we'll just see how it goes. We're about to hit basically noontime Eastern Standard Time. Depending on how much longer this one takes, we may do one more. We're not quite halfway in this one, so we'll just see. Play it by ear. Depending on how long this takes, we may do one more. Is it? What's it showing? So here, I'll just go look. Yeah, that's not right at all. I'm just looking at it. Hang on, let me look at it on my end. Give me 1 second, you guys. Try to figure out what's what here. Just give me a second. I'm trying to look it up on my end. I see you, Kristen. I'm trying to figure it out. Hang on. that's just the wrong brake altogether, I think. Because the other one's here. Okay. I didn't even have that brake. I must have wrote the wrong one. Kristen, that might be on me. It's definitely different. I didn't even have that. The brake that's up there isn't even something I had ready to go at all. Trying to see the differences here. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. It's just that's not a brake I had up there. I think it's just the wrong brake. I don't think the number I gave you was the right number. I don't know what to do because I know this brake is completely different from that. So I know this one's got more in it. So you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really. All I can do, you guys, is grab the boxes that are up there because that's the brake that's in there. When it's all said and done, that's not the brake you guys are buying into. The one that's pinned is the one you're buying into, because that's what it's set up for. I can make that brake, but as long as everybody's okay with that, then that's what I'll do. Because that's the wrong brake. And then I guess if anybody doesn't want it, if anybody wants to back out, we can refund it. So we're just going to put that brake up there. That's what I'm going to do, you guys. It was just the wrong number. That's all. Let me go grab it. And again, if anybody doesn't want in that brake that you're seeing right there, which you've been buying into the whole time, but I explained it differently, you got to let us know. I got to grab it, though. Right, it's the wrong boxes on the table. So you guys just let me know if you don't want it. If you don't want in this break right here, you just have to tell us. If you've already bought teams in the break that's up there, you have to tell us. That's the easiest way to do that. And then just go. If you don't want to, then I've done this before. I ran Primo brakes for 3 years. All you need to do is go ask for a refund request. If not, then we're just going to roll with it. So, waiting B with the Bengals. Kirk, all you guys, I need thumbs ups from you. Or you need to go ask for a refund and let me know that you did. Sorry, Sonny. I think I just wrote down the wrong number this morning. Sonny, I see you. Kirk, I see you. Waiting B. Hughes. Waiting B. Hughes. Florida. Texas. Josh P. Uri. Robert Glover. What I can tell you is the prices are right. I can tell you that much. Clips. Rhino. Are you out there? Oh, that's right. The chef, you got the Steelers in this. I just want to make, so to kind of put your mind at ease, the prices are right on that stuff. So it's not like, hey, wait a minute. Like the prices are based off of this break. Thanks, Yuri. Sonny, I know you're good. Hello, is anyone out there? I don't, it's weird because I can't see on the other end. Deep North, like I said, if you want to if you want out of it, just go to your main page. Go to your main page and request a refund. We will refund you. But the prices are right. What you paid was for this break, or was built for this break. That other break had a lot more in it. I'm just saying, Deep North, you can, if you wanted to, all you'd have to do is go to your main page, go to orders, find that order for break 922 and request a refund. And then just come back and tell us. David, it depends. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I want everybody to be copacetic with everything. You did buy into this break, is what I'm trying to say. Since that happened, Sonny, let's just do this. I'll start tonight's break with the one that I just tried to get in there, if that's cool. I think the numbers just got skewed up. Okay, that's what we'll do. The break that I had sitting up there, we'll start that. That will start tonight's breaks. And apologies, everybody. Mistakes happen. But feel confident that what you bought into is exactly what you're looking at, okay? I think everybody's good that's in the break right now. I don't know if I saw the chef say anything, but I think he'll be all right. I know Yuri did. I'm not exactly who Waiting B. Hugh is. Who's Waiting B. Hughes? David, I'm not sure why you can't see that on there. I'm really not. I see you, Evan, with the Raiders. Appreciate you. Oh, that's not, is that, you got Apple? Well, I'm still waiting on Waiting B. Hughes to say something. I don't know who Waiting B. Hughes is, and he's got the Pats, he's got the Commanders, and he's got the Bengals. Who's Waiting B. Hughes? If you're out there, Waiting B. Hughes, who are you? Where are you? Rob, probably around 7, maybe a little after that. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. David, I don't have any of that. I don't have any baseball to break with. When they get back, we'll probably get some more. I don't see him. I don't see him. Here, I can do this. I've been around. I've been doing this for a while. This ain't my first rodeo. Let's see if we can do it this way. Jim Jam. Jim Jam, are you in here? Jim Jam. Do you see Jim Jam, Sonny? I just messaged him, but I'm not following. We're not following each other. But all I have is my old account, so. Okay. Well, that happens. I'm sure he'll be back. He got two pretty good teams. Could be. And that happens when you're breaking and you're like mid break or something, and somebody gets a couple of teams in a break. You know, the only thing I will say that is, you know, I said what it was, but you never saw it when it got posted. The picture that was on there was accurate. That is the break that you got into. I'd say, I think he did. Right, I know, I know, but I explained it that way, Sonny. Um, Kristen, if OJ, I appreciate the offer, but we put our best prices out there to start with. Thank you very much, though. Kristen, you can see it because you're in the account. Can you look up that name? Look up his name, and if he's following us, then we can follow him back, and you can message him. You can DM him. I just can't do it on mine because all I'm on is Primo. I see you, Vincent. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's not that big. He'll be back. He'll be back. At some point. You don't just buy the Commanders and Pats and disappear. You come back at some point. And life happens. You can't just be on TikTok all the time either. Just because you got in the break doesn't mean that you can't go. You don't have to go do something. "13 squads remain." I think we're good on everybody else, you guys. Just waiting to see Jim Jam come back. Appreciate you, Evan. Appreciate you, Dylan. Oh, is it not enough, J. Ray? Just trying to figure out. Oh, the next one. Okay. Oh, well, don't worry about that. We're gonna run that one tonight. So just skip to the next one. Skip to this one. Oh, it's right. So this was not supposed to be 13. It was supposed to be 14 as well. That one's for tonight, and it's 1914, not 1913. And then this should be 18, 13. I don't know what this is. I don't. Oh, maybe it was. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. That's what it was. Yep. That's probably exactly what it was. So it's fine. As long as. I'm just saying this matches, that's going to match. Right. And that's going to match. So this, we're good. Okay. 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 Sorry, Kristen. I forgive you. It's because y'all wanted that extra break last night. No, I'm just kidding. That's ain't it right, Scott? I had a plan in my head and it got altered. It got derailed. This is what happened when plans get derailed. No, it's not that big a deal. At the end of the day, you bought into the break you were looking at. That I can tell you. Yeah, pretty much, Sonny. That's true. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7 spots. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and the nil. So 8 spots remain. Dylan, who'd you cop up? Well now. I'm doing pretty good, Vincent. How about yourself on this Saturday morn? Maybe if you're on the East Coast, you're in the afternoon now. Oh, I know one thing I can do that I didn't do. Try to get Jim in here. I know all kinds of tricks about the TikTok. I've been doing it for quite some time. if I can do this. This. And then I'll do this. Let's see if that works. Vincent, it's actually the Topps Chrome Cosmic this year. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Vincent, I think it is all sports. I know, yeah. So basketball, baseball, football. Now football's not licensed yet, but they did come out with Cosmic this year. That's my favorite is the Cosmic football. The other sports are I think baseball was licensed, so basketball might not be, but I think it is. So Killa, I get it. You're not the only one that feels that way. It won't be too much longer. It'll be April when all of a sudden Panini won't be anymore. So all the ones that you love for Panini, you're not going to love anymore. Oh, Price. We've got 8 left in this one, and if anybody sees Jim Jam, call it out. Jim Jam's been gone for a minute. Hey, J Wham, good morning, good morning. What's going on today, J Wham? What you got lined up for yourself? Clayton, I see you. Appreciate you. He could be. You're right, Sonny. I know how it is. You know, if he's bought in before, he also knows that he can always go to somewhere else to see it. So. But at the end of the day, I know when all you guys clicked on those, regardless of anything, when you clicked on it and you saw the picture and the description, it was that. I think we've only got a couple left up in this. Okay, all right, J-Whale. That's interesting. That's different. Try to learn a little bit more about all of you. I know my peeps. Cardinals, Falcons, Jags, Rams, Ravens, Seahawks, and Titans. 7 more to go. Cardinals, Falcons, Jags, Ravens, Rams, and Seahawks and Titans. Okay. Okay. $15K more and we'll give away something. If you want to. Well, I'll say this. With the Ravens, you're kind of looking for their main players, obviously. Derrick Henry, Lambjack. But beyond that, like in tops, what you're looking for in tops is their legends, like Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs. So that's what you're looking for, David, with the Ravens in the break that you're looking at. Topps does a good job of getting the legends to sign, for the most part. Probably not, Kristen. Probably not. I mean, it really depends, because I don't know, we had it set up a different way, but we'll probably just let this be the last one of the morning, to be honest, and then we'll just get back on tonight. Jeff, Herbie and Tua was in it. I do, Sonny. I didn't even eat anything last night, so. Red, white, and blue. Yes, Kristen, yes. And just double check it. I went and looked on the computer, but click on the picture. You know what it was. I just had it on the screen. But I'm looking right at it. It just had the wrong number. That's all. it's right. That's the right one. It just had the wrong number on it. Oh, it did, Sonny. It just had the wrong one. And this Inception is out of a box that we just freshly opened last night. Cardinals, Falcons, Jags, Rams, Ravens, Seahawks, and Titans are what remain. Oh, Travis? He's Jags, Sonny. He's Jags. Appreciate you, David. Kristen's uploading the overlay. You'll see your name here shortly. Well, it's plus it's not like this 25 product's been out all that long either. Welcome back, Jemsky. I got you, brother. Donating football, fantasy football. Hey, maybe one time you'll just get it right by chance. Five squads remain: Cardinals, Falcons, Jags, Seahawks, and Titans. I got you, dude. We're going to do just that if we can. Your auto draft one? How convenient. Appreciate you, Floridas. And then you never got back in. I won. I left on as the winner and never came back. been 9 years. Wow. You were out there with RG3 and stuff. Okay. So this is going to be the last one we run this morning. Thank you, Kristen. And then what we'll do is we'll drop the one that I intended, the one that I put up there. We'll drop that for the first break tonight. And apologies, everybody. But again, we're talking. It's not that much of a difference. And for the only one in here who isn't able, I've been able to talk to is Jim Jam, and he got the Pats and the Commanders, which there's not much of a difference there, to be honest. We're probably talking, I don't know. It would be more of a difference on the other teams than it would be on those. I do hate that he's not here, though. I hate that. I don't like that he's not here. He's got the Commanders and the Pats. If he was a regular, I don't, it'd be okay. But I don't. Does anybody know Jim Jam? Does anybody know Jim Jam / Waiting B. Hughes? Because if he's a regular, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, Sonny. Okay, then it should be fine. And even if it's not fine, then we'll make it fine. So I'm relieved now. I feel better about it because I don't know him. So, but if he's a regular, then we should be just fine. Yes, she can. Which also explains why he may not be here. Because he always knows he can go somewhere else to see it. 3 squads remain, I believe. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your patience. Oh, no, Sonny. I can believe that. J-Wham, I see ya. Titans, Seahawks, and Cardinals are what remain in this. Is he really? Can somebody go in there and tell him to get in here? Can somebody go? Sonny, can you go in there and tell him to come in here? And thank you, whoever you are at. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what it is. He's just in a different room. I'd love to be able to at least converse with him first. Thank you, Sonny. And to be quite honest, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. Anybody that gets the Commanders and Pats probably breaks a decent amount. I know, because I've done it. The chef. Not much left here, folks. 2 squads to go. We'll drop the one that I intended to drop in here. For tonight. The one that I had initially intended to have posted. Just had the number mixed up, that's all. Two to go. Hey, Kim, welcome back. How's that breakfast? Kim, it's past breakfast time now. Hey, Cam, good morning. 2 squads left, and then what we'll do is we'll drop the one that I had intended to drop as the first break tonight. It is, dude. Like on the West Coast, it is still breakfast time. Seahawks and Titans are all that remain. I guess there's no limits with breakfast, actually. You can have breakfast whenever you want. When we put the we'll the next break will be for tonight. I'll probably be back on around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Welcome back, Sonny. Only 2 to go. Sonny, I tried to message him too. Like, if he's in that one and he's in this one, I'm not really all that concerned, to be honest. Like, he's just trying to get some breaks in. I don't think he's too hard pressed. It's not like he's, you know. And again, like I said, if he's a regular, then it shouldn't be an issue. Especially if I pull a Jaden Auto, I'm sure he'll be just fine. Welcome in, everybody. There's only 2 left in this. This is the last one of the morning. Then I'll be back on later tonight. Just the Seahawks and Titans. That's all that remains. Two more to go. And they're really 2 teams that are user. Everything's got to be done through the shop, brother. Everything's got to be done through the shop. But if you have that, then you can do that through the shop as long as you've got the shop set up. You can use that through the shop. I got you. Rich, good morning, sir. Seahawks and Titans, this is the last one of the morning. I'll be back on tonight. We will drop the first break of tonight into the shop, probably while I'm ripping this. It'll be the one that I intended to do initially with the Cosmic and Optic Obsidian International, Prism Mega, and the 225s. Sonny, I think I went and looked. I think I know why he's not in here. He's got the Bengals and a bunch of 2020 blasters. So you're obviously going to pay attention to that when that's going on. But I think that's almost over. So hopefully he'll find his way back over. Jim Jam. First of all, how'd you do with the Optic? But second of all, can you hear me, Jim Jam? Are you out there, Jim Jam? Oh, Jim Jam. Oh, nice. That is great. So, Jim, I wanted to get your attention, and I knew you weren't coming back in here. So, when I described the break before it was posted, I described something different. So I just want to make sure you're okay. Like, the prices are right. This is the break that you bought into. But before I did it, I was explaining a different break. So I just want full discretion. I want to make sure that you're okay with this break and the teams that you have in it. And the reason why I say that is that ultimately you can go and you can request a refund and we will honor that. It's just the numbers got mixed up, more or less. So you've got the Commanders, Pats, and Bengals in this. I just want to make sure that you're cool. That's all. That's actually pretty good. A silver and a pink. That's about as good as best as you can ask. So just let me know, Jim. I see you, Reese. Did he dip out? Did he dip out while I was talking to him? I see you, Reese. Appreciate you. Oh, Jim. Did you hear me, dog? Jim. Hey, Jim. He might be getting ghosted. It happens. It would be only right that that happened. It's only fair. It's only right. I don't see him in here anymore. Oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. It is what it is. I've done everything I can do. And let's do this. One to go, folks, and what we'll do is we'll drop tonight's break shortly after that. Reese. I just saw that, Jim. That's the only one I saw. That's the only one I saw is can anyone see my comments? Let's do this, Jim. Let's do this. I'll try to make it easy. Are you cool with what's going on? Put 1. If not, put 2. And then you need to go request a refund. It's the only way I okay, let's rip. Okay, cool. Jim, I've been stressing it, man. It's just the wrong number was put up, that's all. Just feel confident, Jim, that what you bought into was priced properly. I guess more than anything. What you bought into was this break. And Jim, I appreciate you. I figured, like, we've been in here talking about you like it's a novel. But I figured you were a regular. Plus, once I saw you were in there with the Bengals, I was like, well, he's, most people don't get the Commanders in pass. Like, I'm assuming that's a norm, like you're a breaker. You get in breaks. But hopefully somebody's in it. It's been built up so much. Sorry about the confusion, everybody. It's life. Can't everybody be perfect all the time. let's just get it into it and rip. And then the one that I was speaking about is the one that's going to go into the shop for tonight. This is the last one for this morning. The one that goes into the shop next will be for tonight. Okay? And I'll get something nice for us set up. Okay? Okay? Let me grab the sheet. Appreciate your patience, everybody. I just hope this random break that's popped up here is worth it. I hope there's deeds all up in it. This is 1922. And thank you, Jim. Let's do this. And thank you, everybody. That's what a good community does. And perfect. Okay. Good luck, everybody. It's refund time again. Hey, Chet. Good morning, bro. All right. Where do we start from here? I'm going to take that down. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Kristen. And just so you guys know, the break for tonight is in the shop. Thanks, Kristen. The break for tonight is in the shop. Kristen, I don't know you have to be back that early if you want to be. Or no, yeah, you're right. Never mind. That good old extra hour, or less hour. That break for tonight is in the shop. It's just not pinned. Okay. We're gonna start with. Wait a minute. No, we'll start with this. Maybe we'll get lucky. Thank you, Kristen. I'm gonna go get something to eat after this. I'm starving. I'm starving. Good luck, everybody. Empty box. Hey, say no more. Sonny, you know what to do. Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys. Najee Harris for the Steelers. Jamar Chase for the Bengals going to Jim. Adid. Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals out of 24. Take that, brother. And looky here. Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, and Josh Downs for the Colts. I forgot Dylan was in here, Sonny. Sonny, Dylan's my best friend. So I want everybody to get familiar with Dylan. He's my best friend. That's not quite the right one. Let's do this one. But a couple of Bengals showed up. And like I said before, with these base Obsidian, keep them. Don't discard them. They're ultimately going to be the cards that people are looking for when they're trying to create that set of Obsidian 10 years down the road. I'm just saying. They're like, man, I can't find that Emmitt Smith. And you've got it. Now we will do Topps Resurgence. And Jim, the break that I was saying is in the shop right now for tonight, just so you know. One, two, three. There's the RPA. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got all our packs. Empty box. Let's get it, Floridas. Let's find him. Let's find Marino. All right, Gronk, Strahan, McNabb, Polamalu, Jordan Morgan for the pack. Why is it doing that again? So, Jim, you'll probably have to go to the main page and like sort by newest releases. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Drew Brees, Jerzon Newton, and Jalen Polk. That's if you wanted to get into it. I'm just saying that's probably what you'll have to do. It does that sometimes, even though it's a break that's been used before. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's in there. You just have to go a different route to find it. Williams, Dickerson, Richardson, and Elway. Devin Hester on the refractor. Troy Franklin's out of 10 for the Broncos. It's Troy Franklin morning. We'll take that. We'll take that, copacetic. Adonai and Enos Rakestraw. That RPA we pulled last night of Pearsall was crazy. Staubach, Smith, Kelly, Ogden, Michael Vick for the Falcons out of 149. Jalen Polk, Bo Nix, and Enos Rakestraw. Or no, Jonathan Brooks. I got Enos Rakestraw on the line. He was one of the only players that played in our preseason game that might actually make the team. He was a second round pick last year, so I sure hope he makes the team, or they made a bad pick with the second round. Greasy, Charles, Taylor, Brett Favre. Brett Favre out of 249 for the Pack. I know who's got them. Bernie Kosar on the Browns. Kitchens and Hicks. I don't like that. I don't like that top loader. He really has, Doug. You know, no doubt, no doubt. He's barely ever missed. Newsome, Young, Lewis, Esiason, Thomas, Joe Montana out of 275 for the Niners. Well, Sonny, at least we're getting you something out of this. I am Jake. Yes, I sure am. Lloyd and Franklin. I joined the team about a little over a week ago, Jake. So this is where you can find me. I'll be on mornings throughout the week and mornings on the weekend, obviously. And I'll be on, I'm sure I'll be on some nights too. But I'll be on tonight, and I'll also be on tomorrow morning. And then I think they get back tomorrow at some point. Freeman, Manning, Fouts, Manning, Leary. Appreciate you guys. Leary, Trey Benson, Tyler Guyton, and Adisa Isaac. So we have everything we want in this row here, apparently. Thank you, Kim. Taylor, Manning, Jackson, Green. That's odd. It was upside down. That might be a good thing. Edgerrin Cooper out of 249 for the Pack. Keon Coleman on the Circuit Breakers. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chop Robinson. That's odd. That's odd. B-Wax, what's going on? No. Tonight's break, just so you guys know, is in the shop. It might be a little bit harder to find. Eventually it'll be in there like it's supposed to be. But tonight's break, 1923, is in the shop, and that's just where we're starting tonight. I do have a multi-year break, a nice multi-year break plan, just so you know. B-Wax, I'm just chilling. Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Will Reichert on the refractor, Malachi Corley on the refractor, Tyler Nubin, and Johnny Wilson. Appreciate y'all. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. That's you can book that. Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison on the refractor. Jordan Love conductors, Cedric Gray, and Mike Sandstrom. This is getting interesting. I think there's a good chance our auto might be it, but it could be the RPA. Actually, we're gonna wait. I think there's an auto in that. I'm gonna switch it out for this one so we can have auto RPA, okay? Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Dallas Turner out of 249 for the Vikings. Trey Benson on the refractor for the Cardinals. Fuaga and Aeneas Smith. All right, let's see here. Good luck, everybody. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Jason Witten on the refractor, and good luck. This could be the card here. I don't know. This is weird because you got the numbered Cooper. You've got the Joe Alt out of 15. That might be the card. He's actually decent. Chargers are Evan. 15 out of 15 last on print. Malachi Corley, Braylon Trice, and Malik Washington. I hope that's not the card, but it might be. Because they were both numbered too. 15 out of 15 on the lime green. Certainly do. Let's see if this RPA's got a surprise for us. Florida's. Could be. Jim McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt. I'm going to pull from the back. Tavondre Sweat. Byron Murphy. Caleb Williams on the conductors. And let's see here. Oh, well, it's a quarterback. It's for the Saints. Spencer Rattler out of 125. Going to Rob. We'll take that, Rob. Not bad. No, Jim Jam. No, we've had enough of that guy. I think we all have an Ian book, don't we? A nice Ian book to, like, what's your best Ian book? I've got a good one. What's your best Ian book? All right, let's get this right here. Yeah, really, dude. One break too late. You're not wrong. At least he's a little bit, at least he's moderately relevant, Jim. Probably not. He might end up, who knows? He started for him last year. He might be the starter, but preseason will tell us all that. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Luminance, and then we end in that Inception. He might be. At least to begin with. I don't think that's their plan, though, Jim. I don't think that's their plan. Lily, Love, Mitchell, Williams, Chuba out of 199 for the Panthers. Vintage Materials, Joe Green for the Steelers. And who had the Steelers this time? The Chef. Take that. Will Anderson for the Texans. We've got Noel for the Texans. Prather for the Bills. And Monagai for the Bears. Who's this guy? I might have to worry about this guy. Oh, and Jim, I know it's not easy to hit those 2 burrows you hit today. Congrats. They don't just show up like that. Jackson, Williams, Harrison, Hill. That's the first one I've seen of him, I think. Will Howard for the Steelers out of 249. Ferguson for the Rams out of 700. We go Rams. Out of 50, Cam Jordan for the Saints on the engaged. Royals for the Chiefs. Milrow for the Seahawks. And Williams for the Lions. Take it. We'll take it. I think that's the first Howard I've seen. Maybe I've seen base, but I feel like he hasn't showed up all that much. I feel like he hasn't showed up that much. But we'll take it. We ain't gonna be mad at it. It's Will Howard, bro, and it's out of 249. And really, it's kind of the first one I've seen. Oh no, Sonny. No, Sonny. Sonny. I have pulled, well, you were here the other night when I pulled his auto, I think. But that doesn't mean we can't do it again. We're in a whole nother case. We're in a whole different case. What's your name? Diggs, Namath, Clark, Besh out of 100 for the Raiders. Ferguson for the Rams, that's out of 299. Graham for the Browns on the auto out of 700. We'll take that. The chef, look at you. Bro, are you picking all the right teams? I'm trying to channel him. He's going to show up eventually. He's going to show up eventually. Like I said, this is a new case of luminance right here that we're in right now. Gabriel for the Browns, Shepard for the Bucks, and Restrepo for the Titans. Kid Reporter. Okay. Okay. You understand? And why are you being difficult, Doug Williams? Thank you. Stop that. All right, Ferguson. Florida, we still got an exception over here and a pack. It can happen. It can happen to you. McKinstry for the Saints, Eckler for the Commanders, Culpepper for the Vikings, Steve Young for the Bucks. How about a Brock Purdy out of 299? Well, you got you a couple of numbered Purdies, Sonny. Oh, for the Bears, Loveland, the Deep North. This is out of 700 for the Bears. Fusion Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, going to Dylan. Barron on the Broncos. Marks on the Texans. And Hampton on the Chargers. And we're not done yet. We've got an Inception chilling over here. And to be honest, just so you know, regardless of what's in this box, Jim, I've already made a note just because. Okay? Just because. It has, David. But we've got one more to go. Good luck. All right. Let's see here. I know, Jim, but I'm like anybody else. Like, I get in breaks. I got in breaks way before I was ever a breaker. One of the things that probably has me sitting in the chair I'm sitting in right now is because of how I took care of my people. So, trust and believe. And there's people in here that can vouch for that. Empty box. All right, but let's just see something good. I think there's a redemption. Dylan. Adonai Mitchell, good luck. Topps online redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a dual rookie relic autograph green parallel of Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. My goodness gracious. So Deep North, I know this is gut-wrenching, but this goes to the team that was the most. That's how it's done here at 238. Jim, that couldn't have worked out any better, man. Arm wrestle for it. But also, are you with Deep North? Are you here? I know you're here because you saw that auto that you got. That's a big card. Okay, so there's obviously no way to make up for that, but we'll do our best. Okay, it's part of what we do. But Jim, holy moly, dude! Is this fate? Do we call that fate? I think that's fate, right? That should be mine. Bro, that's fate. Roman Wilson on the auto for the Steelers. Bo Nix out of 99 for the Broncos will take. Jim Kelly out of 125. Trey Benson out of 125. And Andre Reed. Who's what? Deep North. So it's a duel. It's a dual redemption. But it goes to the team that cost the most here. And that's the Commanders. So I don't, there's no way to make up for that, bro. There's just no way to make up for that. But this is what Inception brings into play, unfortunately. Spectacular card, unbelievable card. But it goes to the Commanders. But with that said, it's not like you're not going to get something. Okay, just so you know. And we got a nice Bo Nix out of that. Mr. and Mrs. will be back. Mr. and Mrs. will be back probably tomorrow, and I know them, so we'll figure out a way to ease the pain as much as possible. Funny enough, I hit it one time, and didn't get it at all. That I didn't get any, like, I lost. It was Jaden and Malik, and I lost. I know it's gut wrenching, but you did have some decent cards in this, especially with the Loveland. Florida, are they evading you? Ooh, that's extra chunky. Wow. Okay, let's do a quick recap here. Thank you, everybody. Tonight's first break is in the shop. You might have to do a little bit of finagling to get it to go to where you want it to go. You probably have to sort it sometimes by new releases and things of that nature. But appreciate you spending the morning with me, you guys. Florida, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. It's going to kick at some point. I can tell you that. But Jim, wow. What a morning you're having, bro. That's fate if I've ever seen it. All right. And let me just make a note real quick. And of course, you never leave with nothing here, okay? You too, Florida. If I don't buy him, I know. Jim, that's even worse as far as I'm concerned. At least the way, I mean, there's no perfect way, but Witten, Cooper out of 249, Michael Vick out of 149, Andre Rison, Joe Montana out of 275, Brett Favre out of 249, Joe Green for the Steelers. Appreciate you, Jim. Devin Hester, Troy Franklin out of 10 for the Broncos, Jamar Chase, Trey Hendrickson was out of 24, Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys, Hubbard for the Panthers out of 199, for the Colts, Nucleus, Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, and Josh Downs. Out of 299, Ferguson. Graham out of 700 for the Browns on the auto. Howard at 249 for the Steelers. Ferguson for the Rams out of 700. Milrow. Cam Jordan out of 50 for the Saints. Roman Wilson for the Steelers on the on-card auto. Bo Nix out of 99 on the pink. Jonathan Taylor Fusion. Besh out of 100. Purdy out of 299, Jim Kelly out of 125, Andre Reed, Adonai Mitchell for the Colts, Trey Benson for the Cardinals out of 125 on the player worn patch, Loveland for the Bears out of 700, Joe Alt last on print lime green 15 out of 15 auto, Spencer Rattler RPA out of 125, and the Big McGilla. Dual rookie relic auto, green parallel. I believe somebody said that's out of 150. Nick did. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, going to Jim Jam. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And Deep North, at least you got this, but this won't be all you get, okay, bro? It's gonna be kind of hard to make up for that card, but we'll find a way. We'll find a way to try to ease his pain. Holy cow. You're right, dude. Good eye. Look at the expiration. 2035. Yeah, we get back to you in 10 years. Okay? I think we're going to sign it in 8 after one's won the Super Bowl and one's out of the league. Okay? Rich, here it's not. It's the most expensive team. Appreciate you, Chef. We'll be back on tonight, you guys. If you feel like getting some ripping in, I'll be here. And then I'll be back on again tomorrow morning as well. And you know what Sunday morning means. I don't have to explain that to nobody. Let me turn off.